Not impenetrable opponent for Álvarez to be facing. There's a good right hand by the 19-year-old. And he is wobbled by a left hook. And he's in trouble, and Cotto's dumping him. And maybe the matchmaking was a mistake, but no, he gets out of trouble, still wobbling under it. Miss, he dodges a right hand, comes back with a right. His solution is to fight.
He should be clinching.
He's fighting instead of clinching.
Who knows how long he can hold that weight.
Uppercut by Álvarez lands. Almost landed that sizzling right hand shot.
And they leave the front part of the face open and they get caught with the shot. Right inside. And you see from there was just a barrage of punches, but he was able to survive most of those and come back.
And here is a kid who has been picked out to watch. Were they training together down there in Tampa?
Good hard left hand by Álvarez.
They train together at the same time, but he goes in. They very few words, but between them about trying to give each other advice when they're training. They train totally separate, go past each other, never interfere with each other's training.
Good counter right hand up and under from Álvarez, and Cotto's glove touched the canvas.
Land the right hand a little too far out. This is because of the height advantage and the disadvantage that he has, throwing his punches too far. And he really lost his balance more than anything else. But he was hit, getting off balance coming in.
He landed 9 punches in the last minute of round 2. That was something of a comeback rally, and now they're giving and taking in round number 3.
And if Jose can keep that pressure on him.
You may see on his trunks the word Canelo. That means cinnamon. They call him cinnamon for that reddish hair.
Yeah. But looks more Irish than he does Mexicans.
Having recovered from the shock of getting hurt by Cotto in round 1. Trying to load it up a little more. Right there. Hard right hands up and under. And the body shot, another well-placed uppercut with the left hand. That was brilliant.
Cotto just followed him around and letting him recharge without attacking him.
With that uppercut is well delivered and starting to gain some purchase. And look at the determination of Jose Miguel Cotto, who keeps...
When he looked like he was lumbering around a little from too much muscle.
Hard left hook by Álvarez. I think what's emerging here, Emmanuel, what we're seeing from this 19-year-old is that he has great timing.
Yes,
great timing for when to deliver the shots.
And what I see is great poise.
And he's hurting Cotto with those right hands and the left hooks. Cotto not throwing back, finally releases his hands, but not before Álvarez.
Back and forth.
Good hard right hand, a guy like Álvarez.
But Álvarez is very sharp, very crisp, punching with full authority and crispness.
Álvarez landed 17 punches in the last minute of round number 5, and now, as the last minute of round 6 arrives, he heats it up again.
Yes, it does. And I like the fact that he started early because of the fact that, he doesn't have that type of an amateur background.
As he does since Roy Jones Jr. I mean, he is terrific coming off those ropes. 5-1, Álvarez.
Cotto landed a right hand, best punch in a while. Most of them are partially blocked as Álvarez is keeping his hands way up.
Well, we're going to see now in these late rounds how...
Not that bad a puncher neither.
You're talking on the record, almost clinical Álvarez is here, trying to break down Cotto on the ropes.
Clinical as an adjective for a 19-year-old fighter. But he is. There was a moment in 08, a couple of years ago, when Álvarez settled into the notion that he's going to be going the distance here with Jose Miguel Cotto. So Álvarez has in his head, he's trying to win the fight by decision at this point.
I just think he's trying to win the fight. If the knockout comes, it comes. But he's not, certainly not with a chance to be something. We're seeing one now. Beautiful right hand right over the top.
Tremendous quickness on that right hand. And Cotto seems to be buzzed. Cotto keeping his hands up. Not really throwing back. Álvarez targeting right hand shots. Targeting right hand shots. Tony Weeks looking. How much punishment does Tony Weeks want to allow Jose Miguel Cotto to take?
Cotto's got to start punching back. Otherwise, this fight will be
He's throwing back, but without any velocity. Álvarez is teeing off, and Tony Weeks is going to stop it right there.
Saúl Canelo Álvarez.